Hi, this is Adrian, and last night I had a weird dream. I dreamed I was outside taking a video of myself talking, and I was like, no, I'm joking. I was actually outside and I wanted to do a video of me talking outside because I always see extroverts doing that, and it's really annoying when extroverts do it. I feel like they're bragging, like hey, look at me, I can hold the camera like this and I can take photos of myself and videos and all that, and you cannot. And I cannot, because last night, even though it was midnight, there were still people around, so I did not talk like I'm talking right now. I just kind of like soft whisper. It's not the same thing, is it? It's not the same thing as people just talking with cameras like this and hey, how's it going? How is the thing? And they're just showing everybody. That's the thing about like introverts. It's feels like we're a bit more afraid of exposing ourselves than extroverts are. That's what I've gathered from seeing a bunch of extroverts. I mean, you guys know Casey Neistat. I mean, you've seen Casey Neistat. He just goes like this and takes photos and videos of himself all the while just going on a skateboard. I think it's a skateboard. I mean, that's really cool, but that's something that I don't think I could ever do. Even though I go on stage several times a week, it's a different kind of feel when you go on stage than when you go outside. Because when you're on stage, you automatically have a different focus. You're like, I'm gonna do some improv and I have this focus, or I'm gonna do some theater and I'm thinking, yeah, this is definitely gonna happen because it's based on that thing. It's like a concentrated thing. It's maybe some sort of a comfort zone thing as well, but it's a concentrated effort based on solid stage. You know that you're going somewhere, you're stepping up somewhere and you have eyeballs looking at you. Whereas outside, just outside, if you want to do outside, like you do vlogs or whatever you do outside, and if you're alone, it's claustrophobic, it's very isolating, like I'm feeling right now, even though there's a mirror right here. It's isolating and it's annoying. Yeah, you kind of are afraid of being judged way too much as an introvert. I mean, that's my opinion. That's how I feel, and I know a lot of introverts kind of see the same way. Um, that's one of the differences. Extroverts aren't afraid of just jumping in at times, although there are introverts that do jump in, but it's different. And like I said, it's a concentrated effort on stage, whereas it's outside, it's a bit discomforting, like it was for me last night. And that was interesting last night. I know introverts like to spend alone time, and I totally understand that. Whereas extroverts like to spend time with people because, you know, as a group or as part of a unit, they feel more at home, and I can totally understand that. I like that sometimes. One of the things that I wanted to do since I came to this country was because I was a massive introvert, way more than I am now, and one of the main things was to extrovert myself, and I did a bunch of stuff, and I'm gonna make a video of that one time maybe, a little bit outside, outdoors, me talking outdoors, and that's gonna be way out of my comfort zone, massively way out of my comfort zone, but I will do that just for you. I just thought about it, now I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, I shouldn't have said that. But I will do it because I wanted to do it anyway. It'll be 3 years and 2 months since I did that, and I'm really looking forward to do it again just for you guys. Now, another thing about introversion is that it's more so linked to mental health issues. I mean, extroverts also have mental health issues, depression, anxiety, you name it, bipolar, what, I don't, extroverts also have what introverts have, but introverts are more susceptible to that thing. One of the reasons may or may not be because they're more alone or lonely. Well, they're not the same thing, but it is similar to that. And me personally, I've gone through a lot of them. I'm still going through some stuff. I mean, I only thought about the last 10 years, but I've probably been having some sort of anxiety or depression or some form of not burnout, well, anxiety and depression for since I was 8, maybe. I'm just thinking of it since that age, and yeah. But for the past 10 or so years, so in a total of, if you count the years, I just was free for about 3 years tops without any burnout or anxiety or depression or any bad thought. Just 3 years out of 10. And that's mental, massively mental, and it's annoying, and it's something that I have to deal with. Even recently, because I postponed this video, I wanted to make it a while ago, and I postponed it, and because I wasn't in my right frame of mind, and I'm right now, somehow. Yeah, a bunch of stuff happened in my life, and well, let's say it wasn't going very well. I mean, the most recent one, I wouldn't say was from a girl, but I was with her and we split up. It was brief anyway. I knew it was gonna split up, but it was fine. I enjoyed the thing. But the sad thing is that she was the only bright part of a fog. So if you know, like, you have a fog in by the sea, and you have the lighthouse that's making light so everybody can see. She was the lighthouse to my fog. And I'm saying it's sad because since that lighthouse broke, the fog took over, and it, it's like, come on, wake up, wake up, wake up, and it's just did not happen. So it happened, somehow it happened yesterday. I'm hoping that it happened yesterday, because I'm feeling so much better right now. And yeah, it's happened from girls before, it's gonna happen again, that's fine. The only thing is that you find more bright spots in your life than just one, and that was my mistake, and I knew that was gonna happen. I just did not think it was gonna happen at such an intensity, and that's the word, intensity, because it was intense. My mind was intense this past couple of days, and it just ruins your mood, ruined my mood massively. I was trying to write or trying to read some stuff, and I was like 1 page, 2 page, and that's it. I just can't do anything more. I was barely more relaxed by watching a movie, and even when I was watching a movie, my mind overthought some stuff that should not be overthought. But it is what it is. Mental health is a massive issue, I know. People have said that we, millennials, whatnot, I'm born in 89, I'm partially a millennial, but I'm from Romania, and there are no millennials in Romania. This is a Western, like America and the UK manufactured thing. But people say that millennials are, more susceptible to being offended, to being hurt, and to being, mental breakdowns and mental health issues than previous generations. Well, if you look at it compared to previous generations, I mean, if you look at the 70s in America compared to the America today, America in the 70s was, I mean, you had a lot of drugs, you had a lot of alcohol, it was such a free-spirited country, whereas now it's very concentrated, it's like a concentration camp. I'm surprised there's no American wall there, no Washington wall, no any other wall, apart from the Mexican wall that's gonna be built, maybe. And you see everybody, if you say something, some American person is gonna get offended and they're gonna go on Twitter, another thing, social media. Back then, if you got offended by something, you would call somebody, maybe you'll call somebody and they'd be like, yeah, that's fine, don't worry, it's okay, yeah. Or it turned into gossip. But it was a closed circuit thing. Now, if you get offended by anything, you just go on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or whatnot, Snapchat maybe, and you say something, and those shares from those companies go down. So they lose money if they say that's a brand. If it's a person, they lose stock sometimes, or they get like there was an issue with last year with what was his name? Aziz Ansari. Yeah, that was his name. That's his name. He's a comedian, and he went to have sex with a girl, but the girl did not feel it, and she did not say she did not want to have sex, and then she complained about it on some forum. That she did not want it, and Aziz went and said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I did not realize you did not want it, so I'm sorry about that," and big apology letter. But there was backlash, and there was a case of why couldn't the woman say no, just be firm and say no. And there were other cases and there were like example that if a woman says no, she might be forced into it, which may or may not be true. I don't know. I'm not the kind. But it also depends on the guy. There are guys, yeah, I know there are guys that ultimately force themselves upon women. But there are also nice guys out there. I'm sure Aziz is a nice guy because otherwise he wouldn't have done the video, the litter. But I'm going off tangent right now. I've been Adrian. I've done 2 videos in one. I've babbled for quite a while. I've improvised this thing. That's been me. If you leave a comment, a like or something, and hopefully see you next time, much sooner than right now. And I'm gonna do that video probably next time too.